Outbreak I used to speed run, like legitimately speed run and place in back when the online was still a thing. Uh, that's really it though. That's all I've bothered with. PSAT. Oh geez. Good luck, Techno. Were all of my coats on the way there? Yes. I will
Just
be.
wear all of them at the same time.
Yeah, I'll be a ball of heat. My body retains heat. That's what it does. I will be in hell.
It's true. But you were cold the whole time. Your hands are cold.
Well, I
What
don't.
is this?
I don't know. That's not where the heat is retained. I guess.
All of your heat is just in your core, and
Yes.
none of it's in your hands.
Thoughts on his tweet? You mean when he called me a shady dad? I was offended.
Shady dad.
Everyone keeps calling me a dad, and I hate it.
I don't think you look like a dad.
Thank you. We tried watching Thursday's Critical Role, but the Wi-Fi was weird, and I think they had a bunch of technical difficulties during uh, the beginning of it, and it made it seem like the Wi-Fi was weird, but I think it was really the technical difficulties. So we couldn't tell if it was the Wi-Fi or the stream, and we just gave up.
Oh no. Everyone's calling you dad.
I have done this myself.
You have.
Eddie, don't do this to me. Had a lot of yeah. Okay, so it wasn't just the Wi-Fi. I thought so. The next stream will. Does anything happen tomorrow? I don't think so, right?
Mm, nope. Because we're not playing, so.
Yeah. Then tomorrow is the plan. Should be up on. Yeah, that we will. We'll watch it. Had trouble uploading it as well. Jeez. Surgery on your back. Oh dear. Good luck. Trust the doctors. They have the job for a reason. I do hope it's nothing too serious. Games am I thinking of streaming in the future? I want to finish Life is Strange.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. Um, Divinity 2 to be streaming with MASH.
Hmm.
Uh, what am I missing?
Mm, I don't know.
Eddie, that's basically the looking at both Campbell and Russ's baby faces. You look like a dad that accidentally showed up on the panel by accident and decided to hang there. That's basically my story for joining the crew.
That's true.
Like, it's really, he brought me on to flaunt my voice, Campbell did, and then I just sort of hung around. Oh, and then the game crashed. I guess I got tired of not being played. Well,
Do you have a pretty picture that they can look at?
I have the standby screen.
Sure. Give them that.
If ever do become a, I will be the worst dad.
Nah.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
be a good dad because you'll drink all of the Capri Sun.
That will make me the worst dad,
Best dad. Your kids won't get cavities.
but they'll hate me for it.
Well, these are the sacrifices we make. Do you want the Capri Sun or not?
I do want the. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll take it.
Yep.
You're waiting for the impossible game. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I request denied gold victory? There'll be a future if you don't follow. Oh, okay. I don't want to threaten children. It just seems mean. See, Kuthite gets it. Yeah, I really do appreciate that box snake. Like that. It blew my mind when I saw it. Have a good night, Crown Pumpkin. Also, oh dear. Atrocitus, I think. Tell me if I mispronounced that. Thank you, and welcome to the box. I have to cough again, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It didn't mute me. I'm glad I waited. Hang on.
I did enjoy the con, Eddie. It was good. I'm really tired now, though. I got back home yesterday at like 1:30, and I had to wake up this morning at 3:45 to go to work and open. So that was great.
You survived.
I did.
Snug bum, I already have gray hairs. My hair is just short enough to where you can't really see them, but they are plentiful. How bad is it?
That's not bad.
Mhm. It's kind of, like, I don't know how bad it would be if I grew my hair out. But every single one that I've seen anyway, they're always rebels that stick straight up.
That's true. They're all like that. Every single one. They're all straight. Telling people how I manage to be so pretty all the time. I sacrifice goats.
I can attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
Evening River. Welcome back, Snakes in the Box. Good to see you. And I probably not long at all gold victory. How's my dad on the dad scale? My dad's pretty. He's like an 8 dad on the dad scale. No, he's pretty dad like. Absolutely, Raven. Gonna do it. Oh, that sounds ominous.
How do you feel about plums?
I'm okay with plums.
I don't know how I feel about them.
I feel like I don't know, when plums go bad, I always feel like they go bad very quickly. But I think a decent plum is okay. They're kind of not bitter. They have that distinct plum taste, and it's either hit or miss.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with plums because my mom hates plums because my grandma has a plum tree. And so, I don't know. My mom was like oppressed via the plum tree.
Hmm.
growing up, and so she hates plums, and so I haven't really had very many.
I
But I've
see.
had a couple, and I just don't know how I feel about them. They look weird.
How so?
I don't know, they just look weird.
Hmm. New York trip versus TwitchCon. Which one did I enjoy the most? See, I hate answering this because I don't want to sell my sister and her hospitality short. But I did enjoy TwitchCon more because it was. I mean, I spent a great deal of time with fantastic people, and I really enjoyed that. That's not to say that my sister, although she is evil, not fantastic. But I mean, yeah, New York is. I kind of had a rough time in New York because of how exhausted my body was after being in Canada for like a week prior and doing a whole bunch of stuff like zip lining and going to a fair and going to like doing go-kart stuff and just a whole bunch of it was a whole bunch of activity that wore me out, and then having to deal with walking around New York and dealing with the smoldering subway. God damn it, River. Thank you. Why do you do this? Thank you very much. Good to hear, Annika. I play a lot of D&D, like as a player. I haven't played in a... Well, I played, I think, one session that my brother ran for family maybe a couple months ago. We haven't played since because my father doesn't care for the D&D setting.
Well, you play other role-playing games, though.
Yeah, we do. We play Eclipse. Well, we haven't played Eclipse Phase in a while. Right now, we're playing Delta Green, which is basically X-Files with Lovecraftian under and overtones. So it's fun times.
And then we're starting Sunday.
We're starting Degenesis on Sunday, which is not quite D&D. Well, not quite, I mean not at all, but it's still a tabletop RPG. And for those of you who are unaware, Degenesis is post-apocalyptic. It's a D6 system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, D6 based RPG with spores and oh dear, my nose is doing a thing.
Oh no.
This is bad. This is the worst part about being sick for me.
The nose thing?
Yeah, I hate it.
Yep.
I hate it so much.
Me too.
I'm gonna go take care of this.
Okay.
I'll be back shortly.
I'll entertain.
Okay.
I'm not very entertaining, though. I guess I'll just keep talking about Genesis. We are starting on Sunday. We're gonna be over on Angel's channel. And if anybody wants the link to that, I can get that. Thank you, Hanai. I'm very funny. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, Genesis is like a post-apocalyptic setting, where it's sort of a fusion of sci-fi and fantasy. And it's kind of feels like The Last of Us, kind of feels like Borderlands. There's just a lot of different genres going on there. There's a whole lot of potential, and I'm really, really excited to see where PB goes with it, because PB's our DM. I am into Overwatch. I main Lucio, and I'm terrible at the game. I'm so bad, but I have a lot of fun with it. Same thing, Liam ran as his one-off. No, Liam's first one-shot, I believe, I don't know what, he was using like the D&D system basically, but in terms of theme and style, it was apparently a lot like what Delta Green is. Who's DMing to Genesis? PB is the DMing to Genesis. I don't know if he's still in chat.
He was in chat? Did I miss that?
He was, yeah.
Oh.
Also, hi.
Hello.
Did Snake hold me back from doing something I wanted during TwitchCon? Yes, everything.
Oh.
Every time I'd be like, hey, let's go do this. And he'd be like, no. No.
No fun
Every
allowed.
time.
No.
Huh?
No fun allowed.
No fun allowed. No. You did not hold me back from doing anything I wanted during TwitchCon.
Remove my nose. Easy fix. Yes.
Here, I will link Angel's channel. It's Love Zombie.
Ex-zombie.
Love Zombie. And we're starting Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Seen any scary clowns? I looked into that earlier today. I've not seen any in person, but it bugs me. Like, this phenomenon bugs me because, like, it would be fine if it was just people running around in clown outfits, but some of them are carrying lethal weapons like chainsaws and knives and axes. That to me is not okay. That's asking for violence.
Well, aren't they being arrested?
Some of them are, yeah. But I mean, you can only, like, that's not going to prevent people from doing it. Like, it's going to get some of them off the streets, but it's not going to stop it when it happens to everyone else. It is good that they're being arrested, though.
Mm-hmm. I hate it when people do stuff like that.
Yeah. It's basically people going out in clown outfits and scaring people, like running at their car or chasing them down bike paths, things like that. Being really obnoxious. I don't know if have there been any reports of anyone being hurt by them.
Not that I've heard of.
That's good at least. Although it's still, if someone's running at you with a knife,
Yeah, that doesn't make it any less terrifying.
no.
I mean, there have been a bunch of armed robberies in my area locally. They hit a bunch of stores that are close to where I work, and they hit the Starbucks that's like one block over. And my whole family was like calling me yesterday. They're like, "Is this where you work? Is this where you work? Please be safe." And I was like, "I'm fine."
Dear.
Yeah.
Any parties during the night? During TwixCon, yeah, there were a bunch, but we're not really the partying type.
I love partying.
She apparently
Party every single night.
yes. So aside from her, we're not the partying type. There was one little air quotes gathering we went to after the panel. That was on the roof of the Hard Rock. It was like a rooftop club. There was loud music and people standing around and talking. I think there was a dance floor as well. I don't know if anyone was dancing.
I didn't see anyone dancing.
Yeah.
Well, except for the one lady.
Oh, yeah.
But that wasn't. Yeah. That was different.
But yeah, we basically went, sat around on a couch in front of a fire, nursed drinks, said nothing because we couldn't hear each other over the loud music, and left.
Yep. And the fire was too hot. It did not need to be on.
It did not. A lot of schools in your district and others close are getting threats of clowns coming. That is just that statement is ridiculous to me. You caught us in a high.
Heh. Oh,
I-
she caught us?
Yes.
She did. I am actually in a club right now.
The audio there is great.
It is.
Was there alcohol? I mean, yeah.
No, it was an 18 and under club.
Yeah, there's basically everywhere that we went served alcohol in some capacity, with the exception of the convention.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even fully convinced that there wasn't alcohol there in some form.
Oh, I'm sure there was.
All of security just
The
plastered.
security was terrible there.
Yep. Up on the roof of the hotel on Saturday, I see. Which, I assume you were with the crowd that ordered the pizza? The 3 gigantic pizzas? I have to cough again.
What are we drinking in the club? Oh, man. What was it? Henry's Pub or something like that? The first night, it was the first night, I think. The first night we were there, a bunch of us went to this place and we ended up ordering these drinks that were called Mike's OJ, and it was basically like an orange creamsicle and it had whipped cream like mixed into it, and they were so good. They were amazing. And we had way too many of those.
We bought like 7 of them. They were $10 each. And it came out to $70.
Yeah. But they were so good.
Yes. And it was then that Zeppelin did the unthinkable.
Ugh,
We don't
I
talk
don't wanna
about that
talk
time.
about it.
Yeah.
I was so upset still.
Yeah, that when you were up there on the Indigo, yeah. It might have been after you had departed. I don't know how long you were there, but there was a group that purchased like 3 gigantic pizzas. Slash Lord was a part of that nonsense. And then I don't think they allowed the food on the roof, so they had to take it down.
Yeah. They had to go back to their room.
Have a good night, Arden. That was you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I know you were there.
That was still funny how we all ended up in the same place.
Yeah. Was that pizza any good? They were gigantic. They had better have been decent. Of course, Wrath ate too much pizza.
It's the story of his life.
It kind of made me sad though that I didn't hop around the expo floor and actually talk to the people there, like at the booths, more than I did, because I printed like 500 business cards and I handed out maybe 7 tops.
Yeah. Didn't do enough networking.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Who
glad
gets
we
drunk faster?
say again.
Jeez. Who gets drunk faster, me or you? Me.
Yeah,
Definitely me.
it was good hanging out with Alex and Pluto. Though.
It was, yeah.
Throw them out in the street, the gantries. Yeah, good idea. There were people who were leaving them on the little spokes uh, next to the escalators. Like people who just placed their cards there for people to take, which I think is kind of, I don't know. First it's littering, but I also thought it was kind of pseudo smart, just leaving it around. But at the same time, I would never check. I wouldn't check those streams or those people because I didn't know them. I didn't talk to them.
Who's the funner drunk? Me or you?
Probably you.
Yeah, probably me.
I mean, I'm just here.
You don't change when you're drunk. That's the best part. Everyone's like, "Oh, I wish I could see Snake drunk." You don't. You're the same.
Yeah. Was the hotel nice? The hotel was nice.
Mhm.
Had a living room and everything.
Yeah.
Place cars on like corners of the desks and just leave them at the supermarket. Just leave like a stack of 100 next to a watermelon or something. I am not caught up on The Flash, Azrael. I have not started watching it. Though I'm not surprised that time travel was a thing in The Flash.
I have not seen The Flash.
Gotten drunk on it. We did a handful of like board game drinking streams. But it's been a very long time since that has happened, and I think Garfield Effect came after that. And you're an orange box. Clever. Am I going to be selling shirts again? Yes. I have a storefront open with, and I mentioned this earlier, so it's probably old news to some, but for those who missed it, I have a storefront open with Designed by Humans, and the shirts will be made to order and available pretty much whenever until I shut it down or they shut it down. There will also be the potential for other merchandise like stickers, hats, and mugs, things like that. I don't expect to use many of their other options aside from shirts and stickers, but should there be a demand for that, all I'll need to do is commission the art. Have I finished FF7? Yes. I did that about a month ago. Knitted sweaters with my face on it. I don't want to enforce this dad thing. And knitted sweaters would be like maximum dad / grandpa. Enchantment of haste stack.
I don't think haystacks.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That'd be pretty broken.